Hello everyone, this is Richard G, and today we're going to be going to Lenile Cavern. This is a dungeon north of town, and it has one big significance to it. Fossil reviving. So, we're going to make our way there, and if you've seen my last video, which was for Skylift, you might have had a chance to get an old amber, which would be your first fossil. Well, possibly your first fossil. But it's the first fossil available. So, after possibly getting that, you can go to Lenile Cavern and revive it. I don't have one, and right now I don't even think you can revive it anyway, and we'll get into that when we're kind of in that area. So we're going to walk up. We do need a rock smash to get there. It's just across this bridge. We're exploring the world more and more. So there's where we need rock smash. I'll send out Lanoon. Come on. Come on, buddy. There we go. Alright, so we got that going. And we're ready to go in. Lenile Cavern. This is a 28-floor dungeon, so it's another somewhat long one. And a lot of these are going to be longer now. It's going to be a little rare for us to have the real short ones nowadays. And on the first floor already, we see an egg. So the eggs can have Lotad, Chingling, Poliwag, Surskit, or Barboach. So there's a lot of water types in here, of course. If you notice, we were kind of on the border of a lake. But there's also bug types in here, so... and the occasional grass. But it's mainly water and bug. So we'll get through. Starts out kind of slow. Typical. But the Lombres are here, so that's the one kind of second stage Pokemon you'll see right away. And there's Poliwhirl. So right off the bat, we do see some evolved stuff. And it's not that bad for EXP here either. And it is easier to get through than Skylift, in a way. Depending on your type, but it is shorter, which helps too. And there's the Ether. Alright. Max at that. Nice. We're finding more money. But it's not much in each group either. There's the Yawn. So we'll run into that in here and it'll make us fall asleep, but not too big of an issue. Just gotta find the stairs. It's always an issue. But we're just gonna run. That was a little brutal to that cat. Give it an earthquake, break its legs. Oof. So that was Magnitude you saw there. That can also hit other enemy Pokemon, not just you. And for me, I have Levitate, so it's not going to hit me. Luckily. I got hit by Yawn again. But no big deal. Just don't attack and I won't fall asleep. Let's check these orbs out. Wouldn't you know, there's Poke under that orb. And Hypnosis. So that's going to be the most common stats problem here, but the only place where sleep is the most common. Speaking of which, there's a Slumber Orb. But, again, not too bothered by it. It's not that bad. Especially in these earlier floors. I just gotta find the stairs. Holy. Wherever they are. Yeah, these first few floors are pretty basic, self-explanatory. Same Pokemon are spawning, nothing impressive for items, just your basic supplies. So this is gonna be the boring part of the video. Sorry. Later on it gets more interesting, and that's probably why you're here. I really need to use an ether right now. That works. And a warp trap. So, like up there you saw a water spiral, you'll see those every now and then here. Luckily, that's not going to phase me much, but if you can't walk on water, that's going to be a little more difficult for an obstacle. Well, maybe not difficult, but annoying. This is just dragging slowly. Gotta find those stairs quicker, or we're gonna be here for another half hour. Alright. At least I have Giga Drain to deal with the water types here, so that's good. Alright. Now let's just hurry. We're not even halfway through yet. So now we're starting to see some more evolved stuff, more EXP. But nothing's too difficult here. This one's actually fairly simplistic. Just gonna run past him though. A lot of stuff going on there, but just gonna run away. Again, sorry if this is a little boring. This place, Kirk even said himself, he's the staff member who made this, he said himself that the only thing going for this place really is the whole fossil thing, and dang. But yeah, even Kirk, the creator of the dungeon, said there's just not as much to this place. Kekland shop down here. Let's see what this TM is. Scald. So Scald is exclusive to this dungeon. It's a very good move. It's not just in the Kekleon shops. You can also find it on floors later on. It's in the later floors. You know, I'm gonna actually equip these X-ray specs so it's easier for you guys to see. Keep in mind that there is darkness here. Just, I'm not seeing it because of my item. Plus, where there's darkness, they can't see me, so that's good. And we are about halfway through, and we're only about 10 minutes into it, so we're not doing too bad for time. This is not going to be as long as our last video. Alright. So now we're seeing a Soul Rock. Soul Rock and Lunatone are here, but it's based on the time. For example, if we do /time, it is day. So of course Soul Rock's going to show up, and Lunatone's during the night. Now this time thing, it ain't, for this dungeon, it ain't just for Lunatone and Soul Rock. There's another thing here, which I'll get to when we're in the further floors. So, Dunsparce are here, but they're only level 5. Easy to kill. You don't even have to waste a move on them. Yeah, they're recruitable. I don't know why they're that low, considering Dunsparce, not much going on for him. No one really uses him. Oh, shoot. Yep, I was out of moves there, pretty much, so there's nothing I could do. And another revival herb lost. Good thing I stocked up on those a couple days ago. As you can see, Dunsparce just does very little damage. So you're starting to see more EXP. This is where you can really train. So it's not that bad, actually. If you have a grass type, I would rather train here than Skylift. And it's closer to town. Alright, now we're at 18F. We're seeing another scenery change, and Pokemon are stronger again. We have some evolved stuff. Which means also more EXP. Alright, we're on 21F. This is starting something for us. Starting here, we can find secret rooms and something else. It's a place called Red Moon Spring. You can find either of these and they both have the appearance of a secret room. Now, I'm not sure if I can find one, but, you know, we can hope. Because we've never found a secret room or secret stairs in general on these videos, unfortunately. But with Red Moon Spring, in case I don't find it, because I don't expect to, you can find that or the secret room, and if you find Red Moon Spring, this is where you revive fossils. How this works is, you have to have an open spot in your party for this, go up to a platform, but it has to be night. It has to be night while doing this. Bring your fossil, make sure it's in your bag, and then bring it to a summoning point, and it will spawn that Pokemon for you. Keep in mind, you can only do this again during the night, but you can find Red Moon Spring anytime. Now, you could wait, if you wanted to, or just come during the night, and hope to find one. And I picked up a red shard that was hidden. Alright, good. And I need to restore my moves. So, moving on. But yeah, all the way from here to 27F, we can find these rooms. But again, not expecting much. Also, these fossils, I did say it spawns. And for you with the old Amber, if you got one in Skylift, you can bring it here, and that will spawn you Aerodactyl. When you spawn it, it will be guaranteed recruitment if you have a free spot in your party. So, like me right now, I wouldn't be able to do it because I have no open spot. So, secret keys can be used here. Silver key. Sorry, this is where you can use a silver key. So, just like all silver key spots, there's a silk. For here, it's the green silk. Also here, there's a chance of finding Lumberry, Revival Herb, and Revive. So, nothing out of the ordinary. This is very normal for, you know, your silver key spots, and I actually do have a couple with me, so let's use one. And there's our pretty box. Here it's a pretty box. So, we got that, and I'll open that up for you guys when we're done. You know, it's actually been a while since I've opened up a box for you guys, because we've had none to open. So, finally we're going to be able to see Xatu again. But for now, let's focus on getting through here. So far, so good. And a warp trap. I'm actually not too bothered by that. Gonna run around. Belly's empty. Oh boy. Let's take care of the Swiss cash first. There. Pick up the apple. Pick it up. And we'll warp again, just because. I don't know why I did that, they're not fazed by it. So we're moving on. Not too much is going on right now, just standard, I suppose. No secret room, of course. I'm hoping someday we find one, though. Even Red Moon Spring here would be nice. I could show you what it looks like. Because the appearance doesn't change based on time, it's just its functionality. But we're not having any luck with that yet. Small room, I could check that one. But I don't want to waste your time. Some people probably in videos may take all the time in the world. I'm not going to do that just because I know you're not going to want to be here for that long. So we're going to keep this as short as we can. But still, you know, get through everything that's needed for this dungeon. Wait, I should probably cover this Kecleon shop. So you're seeing, this is actually a full Kecleon shop. There's everything up there. You can see a water stone, escape orb, there's some ethers, a reviver seed. Don't have enough money for the reviver seed. But so be it. And level up. Nice. There's the stairs over there. Moving on. Embargo. Yep, the Soul Rock have embargo. This prevents you from using items for a little while. So keep an eye on your other stuff while you can, because if you run out of PP or run out of belly, you're not using any items for a while. And there's Chimecho with its healing wish. So it heals something for you, and I think, yeah, I believe the embargo wore off for me. Good. If you just attack enough times, it'll wear off. Oh, confuse strap. Ah, boy. So later on, there's more traps. Okay, there we go. Whoa, there was Earthquake. So we're on 26F. Okay, so the Whiscash have Earthquake. It's gonna hit you and everything else near you. Luckily, Levitate. So, yep, and that happened again. Alright, this is actually a fairly small floor. Not gonna lie. This would actually be good for searching for a secret room or just secret stairs in general. But I'm just gonna defeat this stuff. I'm not gonna search the entire floor. Whoa! We finally found the stairs, guys! We finally did it! We finally found secret stairs! Wouldn't you know, I just walk up and there it is. You'll notice they face the opposite direction of the regular stairs. Let's go in. And what do we find? Red Moon Spring. Wasn't a secret room, but we found Red Moon Spring, which is exclusive to this dungeon. So what's gonna happen, I guess I can show you this now. What's gonna happen is if you have a fossil, take it up here, and right now it's saying that, which means, of course, it's not night. And of course, we use /time again. Of course, as you saw before, it's day. So right now, if I had a fossil, I would not be able to use it. But if it's night and you have a fossil, you just step on that tile, and it'll ask you if you want to use it, and you'll say yes. Make sure you have an open spot in your party, and that Pokemon will then spawn on the room, and you'll just have to defeat it. And it's level, I believe, 25, so you do get a head start on it. Alright, let's move on, but we finally did it. We found some secret stairs for the first time. Congratulations to us. Alright, we see the stairs up there. This is actually the last floor you could find some secret stairs. But we found it once. That's good. We actually found it. Okay, Whiscash is being a little tanky right now, whatever's going on there. Okay. Alright, let's move on. Make sure, we gotta, yeah, I'm gonna check, I'm just gonna use, a regular ether here. And for belly, why not? Got paralyzed, but that's why I got rest. We'll rush this up, though. So, we found secret stairs. Alright, I'm happy about that. We finally did it. When we didn't find one at Skylift, that was actually quite surprising. Still, finding one here feels good. Alright, on the last floor, you're seeing a little water formation over there. If I can stop hitting that confused trap. Okay, so this is going to happen on the last floor. You'll see this. Mainly, it's just a giant room with this kind of pattern to it. If you can walk on water, you're fine. And we actually have 2 reviver seeds on it. And I'm going to tile off on my spawn or whatever. Heard a sparkle, did not see it, but we'll find it. Let's correct that tile thing. There we go. Okay, so that happened. We'll just continue. Again, I saw a sparkle. Don't know where. We're not going to spend all day on it. Dead end, of course. Alright, just keep fighting. Getting some good EXP. Pokemon are spawning fairly fast too, I've noticed, but... And Quagsire's in our way, okay. You notice I'm low on moves, I better recover them. Okay. We're just going to the max. So, the last floor, we're going on. There is a boss. The boss is Lapras. So let's go. I suppose this is kind of like a reference to the Loch Ness Monster in a way. If you think about it. Alright, let's do this. Like all bosses, bulky. And wow, Blizzard. I'll revive, but then we're gonna switch to Driftblim. Ugh. Let's make this quick. Or as quick as we can. Driftblim's kind of my boss fighter typically, even though it's level 30. It does a good job. And if it dies, so be it, because then it explodes. So now we'll use Vibrava and finish this up. Ta-da! Now, the tiny mushrooms, that's the only drop it has. It's pretty much guaranteed to drop that 2 tiny mushrooms. It drops nothing else. But at least it drops something, and it's 2 of them. So we're just gonna get out. Okay, for some reason when you beat that dungeon, you spawn here. I'm not sure why, and I don't know why staff haven't fixed that. And what? Oh. That was from something previous. Okay. I've had that egg a while and finally hatched. Okay. So now we're going up, and we're gonna see what we got from that box. Alright. And here we go. Huge apple. So Huge Apple is also there. Didn't know that, actually. So we found something new. Alright, so I guess that's good. I mean, it teaches us something we didn't know. And something I forgot to mention also, the secret rooms. There are a couple boxes, and in the boxes you have a chance of Big Apple, Reviver Seed, Eviolite even, Stardust, or a Swarm Band. Remember in the previous video I was talking about Feather Band, how it always leaves you with 1 HP, at least from flying moves. Swarm Band is for bug moves. And Eviolite. In this game, how that works is, if you are able to evolve, if you, like my Vibrava, for example, it's able to evolve into Flygon, the Eviolite will boost my attack and special attack. So it's a good item for when you have a Pokemon that you're training that isn't fully evolved. And that's one of the few dungeons that has it. Alright, so that was Lenile Cavern. Next up, I believe we are going to be going... We're going to 2 dungeons, but not in one video. It's just one of them is going to be extremely short. And it has an HM, and then the other one after that will be another training place. So the names of the dungeons, if you want to know, are Lenile Cavern and Southern Sea. Those will be in my next couple of videos. Those will be released about the same. Those will definitely be out the same day, because I'm going to be recording them one after the other. They're just going to be in 2 different videos. So now you know that. That's just an update for what's coming up. And with that in mind, have a good day. I will see you next time.